Sorry, just trying not to crash. Mental breakdown will be like unbearable, like to manage stress if I don't get
Cheap shot, fellas. Not with her. Yeah, just kept trying. Kept knocking that door down.
What is going on here? Oh my god. Indicate.
No, he wasn't in the
I know, but he was trying to get in.
Very happy, so.
Cute.
Well, I am.
Yeah, I don't know about me. I do apologise.
As if you're going to put that in anyway.
Yeah, I am that. I'll just have principle.
Every simple day in my life.
Hi guys, sorry, when I was editing the video I realised that we did not intro it, so this is just a Q&A that me and Paddy filmed whilst driving up to Sheffield for Britain's Strongest Man. So hope you enjoy this video. Obviously any questions or anything anyone has, always just drop it in the comments or message me on Instagram. I'm always happy to answer anything, but I hope you enjoyed this video. It was definitely a bit of fun for us to film the car journey anyway, so enjoy. You're so pink and purple.
I know, I'm so colourful.
I'll obviously like put them on the screen when we're doing it, when I edit.
Right here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So do you think it's possible to get a muscular body from home with equipment and weights?
No, don't bother.
I mean, it depends on the equipment.
I'm joking, I'm joking to start again. I'm just being a dick.
No. I mean, I think it depends on the equipment and the weights. If you've got like a couple of like 5 kilo weights, then...
Well, everyone managed in lockdown, didn't they? That's what I mean. Like, you don't need loads. Like, obviously, it's easy for me to say because I have a gym, but it just started off with a bar and plates.
Yeah.
Like, even if you just got some dumbbells and like a bench, you can do something.
Yeah. You might not make like as much progress as if you had access to like a full gym and equipment variety. And enough to like keep going up on the weights, because that might be expensive.
It also depends what your start point is. Like, muscular body, like if you're 180 kilos, you got a long way to go, but you know, if you're really skinny, then if you start lifting weights like I did, you suddenly start looking quite muscly quite quickly. So
newbie gains.
I hate answering every question with it depends, but
I mean, that does depend. It's depending on the equipment and the weights you've already got.
But just do something. If you're too scared to go to the gym, get some weights yourself. It'll be better than nothing, and you can make progress.
Okay, what made you start a social media account for fitness? I started mine during lockdown. I think I was working and living at home on my own, so I just started filming like home workouts, more so for like an accountability thing for me. And I think after my eating disorder I was just not monitoring but like tracking like my own progress and sort of seeing where it was going. It was never meant to blow up the way it did, but I mean, I'm very happy it did, but that was never my intention. It was more just as a bit of fun during lockdown, posting home workouts and loads of other people doing the same, so that was me. I don't know why you started yours.
I don't really know. Basically, gym soon became my entire personality, and I didn't want to bore family and friends that weren't interested in it.
I didn't want to post it on
with lifting stuff. So, and then like now my personal account I just don't use at all. But it's you know, it's not for everyone. Some people don't want to see it, so I thought like I may as well make a page just for lifting and see if anyone actually wants to follow that. And it's obviously got about 40 times the amount of followers on that. So yeah, they do.
What does your diet look like on a normal day?
This has got to be for you, right?
I mean, for me, I probably have a bit more variety than you.
Yep.
Yeah. For me, I usually train first thing in the morning, so I will usually in the gym drink like a clear whey shake with my creatine and stuff in, just because it gives me something tasty to drink rather than water, but I don't usually eat before my sessions. And then probably every day now for about the last year I've had oats for breakfast with some form of fruit and peanut butter. And then my lunch and dinner meals I get from my meal prep service, which will be a carb source and a protein source. So it's either like noodles and chicken or rice and chicken or pasta and chicken, something along those lines. But
use code Daisy10.
I don't have a code for them.
No, don't use code Daisy10. It's not going to do anything.
But I'm quite lucky that I get my meals sent to me, so I have a bit more variety and save time cooking. But in general, I do have my 3 main meals a day, and I am quite snacky in between, but that's usually on stuff like chocolate, or I
yogurt or rice cakes and stuff. It's not very exciting, and I don't know, calorie wise I'm probably at around 2,500 potentially, but I don't track, so I don't know, but at a ballpark I think it's around there. Unlike you, who's on...
Do you want me to rattle through mine?
6,000. Go ahead.
So I struggle to eat in the morning. I'm just never that hungry first thing. So I have a shake in the morning, which is like milk, oats, peanut butter, bananas, honey, protein. So that's pretty wham. That's like...
Basically my breakfast, but blended.
Yeah, that's like 1,200 calories. After that I have my meal, which is like rice. It's basically egg fried rice, but made at home. It's the meal I've had for about 7 years, and I've not changed. I'll have that and 3 burgers in it. Then before training, I will have orange juice and yogurt, which Daisy finds very, very weird.
Smile.
And I get a muffin before the gym as well, which is dreamy.
What a treat.
What a treat. Post gym, I have another shake, which is oats, protein, milk, and honey. And then I have my evening meal, which sort of varies. At the minute, it's like chicken sausages and mashed potato, which is really, really nice. And then I've got a couple of snacks I eat, which is sourdough bread and orange juice, and then another orange juice and yogurt. So I think it's like 7 or 8 meals, but some of them are like just snacks basically. But it's just food all the time basically.
Constantly consuming.
And I'm not gaining any weight whatsoever.
Do you have any advice for getting through the initial training period where it's too soon to see results? Say set non-aesthetic goals, as well as obviously if you do have weight goals or aesthetic goals, set some separate ones alongside it, whether it be like performance, like running distance, or like strength number based goals, because they're going to be easier to track than seeing sort of a massive physical change, I think.
I think, yeah, if you go in with the intention of like, I'm only doing this to make myself look better, it's so much harder to enjoy it and get routine going. Whereas like, for me, like the stuff I was addicted to was just putting more weight on the bar each week, which obviously isn't for everyone, but like it might be like you want to run further on the treadmill than last week. And if you track all that stuff, the weight loss and the physique will improve anyway, and then you get to enjoy those results.
Yeah.
As like a side benefit, but...
Yeah, and there'll be other stuff like your mental benefits. Like half the reason I go is because I will probably have a mental breakdown. It'll be like unbearable, like to manage stress if I don't if I don't get my like routine sort of exercise in. So you'll find the other benefits like that. I have clients who have noticed their like confidence go up, or they're sleeping better, or one of them plays netball and she's found her fitness has like transferred over and she's performing better when she's playing sports. So like there's so many different like avenues that you can monitor.
The main thing about it is like, say, like just make it part of your routine. Like plan when you're going to the gym as like your priority for the week.
Yeah.
Like don't just sort of like, because if you think like, oh, I'll go after work, and it doesn't happen, you'll do it tomorrow, you just fall behind. Like just say, I'm gonna, even if it's twice a week, I'm gonna go to gym on Tuesday and Thursday. You don't need to go every day for hours on end. Like just little manageable chunks of time that you just go in to improve yourself, and best thing you can do.
Okay, we've had about 10 questions asking how we guys met. Which is cute, and
it is
probably
cute.
not that exciting.
It's really not. I basically, Daisy does high rocks at a gym I do strongman at every now and then when I'm down that way. So we've sort of known of each other for a while.
We travel in similar circles.
We both sort of got out of previous relationships, and yeah, I slid in to Daisy's DMs and she replied, which was a win. So shoot shot, fellas.
Wore me down.
Not with her. Yeah, just kept trying, kept knocking that door down.
But I feel like we followed each other on Instagram for like 3 years.
Oh yeah, we've known of each other sort of for like a long time.
Never spoken until. Yeah, it's not an exciting story.
It's not, but like we've been together for 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. I don't want to get all gooey on your YouTube, but we fell for each other pretty hard, pretty quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're both very, very happy. So.
Cute.
Well, I am.
Yeah, I don't know about me. Are you long distance? I wouldn't say we're long distance. I'd say like mid distance. We live about an hour and a half away from each other. But we're with each other like 90% of the time anyway. So
yeah,
it's not really an
for the
issue.
time being, we're long distance, but it doesn't feel long distance, like, at all.
No.
I'd say long distance is like I would get in the car and drive to Daisies without thinking about it, whereas like a long distance relationship to me is like you have to plan when you're going to see each other and stuff like that, whereas like if one of us is having a day, like I can be at Daisies like hour and a half and it's really not that bad at all.
What is your guys' dream vacation? So I feel like our dream vacations will be very different. I'm a bit of a sun baby and like the heat, whereas you do not.
I mean, I'm warm now.
And I've got my like heated seat on the max.
My dream hope like would be like a cabin in the woods somewhere, mountain biking around, hot tub, no people for like 20 miles, Canada or like Scotland or something like that would be like.
I can get behind the no people, but I would need nice weather and pretty scenery. But yeah, but dream places I want to go. I feel like we both want to do like Thailand and stuff like that at some point. Yeah, I really want to do the national park in Turkey with all the hot air balloons. That's like a dream, but out of the budget at the minute. But at some point that would be nice.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. So we can go I just want to go see the hot air balloons. I do apologise.
As if you're going to put that in anyway.
I am that. I'll just have principle. Food prep ideas and balanced meal ideas, how to eat better. I feel like we sort of covered that in what we're eating a bit, but things you can cook in batch will be the biggest like lifesaver, I think, if you're wanting to meal prep and eat well. So you can make stuff like a chili or spag bol, I feel like stuff like that you can make in bulk. Get your protein source and get loads of veggies in there and just do yourself for like 5 days.
Easiest thing, start with the protein, number one. Get like a lean protein source, like 5% mince is like the best thing ever in my opinion. Chicken, something like that, and just plan it around it. But honestly, like you say, anything you can cook 3-4 days worth at a time, you're on a winner.
Yeah.
For me, like what I do, I have to work out how to get like calories into it, whereas most people be trying to
cut it down,
make it as lean as possible. But protein, carb, veg, you're fine. Easy.
If you can afford to get a meal prep service, I think they are worth it. But if you have the time and you enjoy cooking, then it's very easy to do. You just need to probably put aside like an hour of your day, maybe 2 if you're doing loads, but I don't know.
3.
Yeah, 3 hours. And then it's just done for the week then. Like, you're not having to cook every night and you know you're getting good food and you know you're sort of getting what you need to get in. So it's very easy to do, I think, just not enough people do it.
But like, it's not even like just for like eating clean, but like when I used to work in an office, everyone used to get an M&S at lunch. It's just like, you must spend like half your wage just on lunch. Like, it didn't make sense to me. It's like, and I'd be tucking into like meat and rice, like happy as Larry. So yeah.
Okay, what are your goals for 2025? For me, I can't remember what I put on our mood board now. I want to grow my coaching business a bit more, potentially take on more clients, which would allow me to cut back on my nursing hours, which would be nice. I said compete in an event, which I am doing in about 2 weeks' time, doing the Turf Games, which will be fun. I haven't got anything else booked after that, but you never know. And then moving with you, potentially, is on the list. And yeah.
Potentially?
Okay, so it was on the goal list. So yeah, grow my business, hopefully cut down on my nursing hours, and lean more into sort of my content stuff. I think I put start YouTube on our list when we did a
I wrote on there for you.
Yeah. We did a 2025 goals list when we were on our holiday at Christmas, so obviously the YouTube is working. But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, obviously move in with you and just do as much as I can in strongman. Literally, I'm doing every comp under the sun, so starts tomorrow really. If I can put a good shift in at Brits, and there's a chance I go to World's Strongest Man, which is ridiculous, and just win England's Strongest Man back as well. I need that back. They like being second.
Okay, I think you want to host an event like every month.
Yeah, so host more competitions as well, and just grow the sport in my area, which will then grow my business as well, which is nice.
We'll be busy anyway.
Take over the world, basically. That's the goal.
That is the goal. Dream team. How are you at the minute? A month into January, how's it going?
Nervous. Oh, sorry.
I'm doing okay, I think. I've been busy. I have been busy. I've had a lot of night shifts this month, which I'm someone who like thrives off routine, and the routine being like not early starts, but having like a productive morning, and doing all my work sort of that way around. So when I'm on night shifts, it really throws off my sleep, which like catapults, and then it affects like my mental health and my mood. But so it's been quite difficult going back and forth between night shifts and trying to get on a day schedule. So I think I've cried like maybe once a week, maybe twice this month, but I'm doing okay. I'm surviving, but I think I've just had a really busy, all my shifts have just been quite unlucky in how they've been spaced out, which is difficult, but I managed to fit everything in, and training's going well. So yeah, I'm doing okay, but thank you for asking. How are you?
They don't want to know.
They want to know.
I'm fine.
You're always fine.
I'm always fine.
What have you been reading and watching lately? Reading, I have been into fantasy, so I've got the Onyx Storm book, which I'm due to start, which I'm very excited for, which is the third book in the Fourth Wing series, so that's very exciting. And I have been, what was I reading before that? I think it's called like Darkness and Shadows, which is a fairy fantasy book, which is really good. But like I said before, I will put my Goodreads link below, and you can follow me along on what I've been reading. You've been reading nothing, but in terms of watching, we've just finished Madness on Netflix, which was really good. It's one you have to concentrate on, but
again, not ideal for me, but it was
good. It was a recommendation from my friend. So it's basically a guy who was framed for a murder that he didn't do, but I think it's about 8 episodes, so that was good. I think we binged that fairly.
Didn't take long, did it?
No, it was good, very enjoyable. We are not watching anything now, so if anyone has any recommendations.
We've got Beast Games on the go, on Amazon.
It's like one episode a week though, which is really
annoying.
good. It's like obviously the guy, Amazon? Amazon.
It is on Amazon.
Amazon, yeah. It's like the real life Squid Games, but without the murder. But yeah, haven't got another series on the go at the minute.
No. I want to get you to watch Game of Thrones, but I think that's when we're like moved in together, as opposed to like one episode a week or whatever.
So many people said I need to watch Game of Thrones, but I just feel like I'm too far behind.
I'm not that like. It feels weird me educating you on TV and film.
I know. I want to watch season 2 of Night Agents as well, which I'll probably have to do on my own because you haven't seen the first series of that. But yes, I mean we don't have a lot of time to watch stuff really, but we'd rather be doing other stuff.
We do try and set a
chill time.
At least half a chill day together, but
we're busy, which is fine by me. I'd rather be busy than watching TV. But yeah, any recommendations, let us know. Any plans to compete? So I'm doing the turf games on the 15th of February, which is like functional fitness. Sorry, it's trying not to crash. It's like a CrossFit functional fitness team game, so we're in teams of 6. I'm doing the intermediate team on the Sunday, which will be fun. I've never done anything like it before, half dreading it but half quite excited. What is going on here? Oh my god. Indicate.
No, he wasn't in the...
No, I know, but he was trying to get in on.
That little red one's the...
Yeah.
Sorry
guys. The workouts look absolutely disgusting, and we haven't managed to get that much team practice in, but it'll be good fun. That is the only competition I have booked in this year. I would like to do a High Rocks. We did apply for the Glasgow mixed doubles, but did not get in, so I guess we'll just keep an eye out for any future ones. Hopefully a London one would be ideal and a bit local, but that is the plan. So we'll get turf games out of the way. They are doing a summer turf games, so we'll see how much I enjoy or hate the one next month.
Like turf games isn't really your thing, is it? Like
I'm not a CrossFitter.
No.
It's not how I usually train. I sort of got roped into it without knowing what it was, and now I'm committed. So
like, you'll do very well, but it's not your like.
I'm fit enough to like do it. I think it's just not really my preferred style of training, but I will do it. I think it'll be fun in a team. It's with friends. It'll be something a bit different, and I like a challenge, and I'm very competitive, so
not as competitive as me.
no, but it'll be good fun, and I am excited, so we'll get that out of the way, and then you never know, I might get the bug and want to do more.
And you can check out where I'm competing this year.
Yeah.
Right here. Seamless.
Update on my breast augmentation. Do you want to answer that one?
They're doing fine.
So I had my boobs done May 2024. I got 335 cc's under the muscle, and so what am I now? May? About 9 months post-op, and honestly it's been like really good. I'm back to normal training wise now. The only thing that feels slightly uncomfortable is anything like hanging, so like pull-ups or like super wide like lat pull downs or like press ups, anything where I'm like using my chest muscles, it just feels a bit uncomfortable. So I don't train chest generally now, but I don't feel the need to. I can still do everything else like upper body wise. Like they feel great, like I'm really happy with how they look. I can obviously do everything that I was doing before, so would highly recommend it. I think I've had all my follow-ups now, but cannot complain. Very happy with how they are and no regrets. You're happy with it. You've got a question. Does Paddy plan to organise any novice comps for 2025? I'd be interested in competing.
Yes, please come and get involved. We did a novice inters comp last November. Like I sort of hinted on earlier, the plan is like a comp a month, so there'll be a few novice comps. There's also a novice category at the farm comp, which is our big one of the year. It's in April 12th or 13th, so if that's a bit soon, there will be comps later in the year that are just novice comps, but like our favourite comp of the year is the farm comp, because it's all like farm related events, and it's just very cool. So that'd be my recommendation. If not, look out for ones later in the year. Like I'm going to try and make so many opportunities for strongman in Oxfordshire this year, it's a joke. So just do my bit to help grow this little very niche sport of mine. But
just make sure you're following him on Instagram for any updates. What's the next question? Stop!
you picked a strongman, signed up for this.
This wasn't included in the T's and C's.
And behave.
What would you train if you could only strength?
Deadlifts.
Can I finish the question? What would you train if you could only strength train 2 times per week? The rest of the time you spent cycling or swimming. It's going to be one.
Well, I wouldn't be cycling or swimming the rest of the time.
It's not all about you. It's
I know.
It's going to be one of those answers where it's like, it depends. I would say it depends on your goals. I feel like if you can only get 2 sessions in per week, you would either want to do a lower body day and an upper body day, or I don't know, maybe a lower body day and like a posterior chain type day, so you're doing like your back, glutes, hammies.
I'd legit just do 2 full body days, to be honest.
Okay.
Or upper and lower.
Yeah.
One of the 2. Just do some sort of squat movement, some sort of press, some sort of hinge like a deadlift or a good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some rows for the hose. You'd be fine.
Yeah, you'd want to focus on your compounds, I think. If you've only got 2 sessions in, do stuff that are working like multiple muscle groups at once. So
if it's for general fitness,
yeah.
So if you're looking to actually get better at cycling or swimming, then it's different. But like that's when you get a coach and ask for a bit of a tailored plan for that. But
yeah,
it doesn't matter if you're in the gym moving and training. It really doesn't matter what you do. If you can only do twice a week, I'd stick to full body sessions or do an upper and lower.
Yeah. Upper or lower or 2 full body days, easy done. Okay, I find calorie counting extremely triggering. Past eating disorder, how can I make sure I get enough protein? So, same. I don't track at all. Same reasons, given my eating disorder history, it was something I got quite obsessive about. But as a result, I have quite a good knowledge of sort of what nutrients and what sort of content is in each food. So I don't track day to day, but I know roughly my meals, what is in them, and sort of aim to get, I don't know, 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal. But I'd say maybe semi-educate yourself on the nutritional content of food, and just so you got a rough idea. But you don't need to track religiously at all. It's not necessary, I don't think. Even with my clients, I will give them their macros for the week, but I always say it's never something I want to take over your life. It's, for a lot of people, it takes the enjoyment out of it, and you don't need it. As long as you're aiming to get a decent amount of protein in each meal, you're probably doing okay, in my eyes.
I could never track calories. I just found myself, I'd do it for a day and a half, and then I'd just stop, because it's just monotonous, it's just painful, it's annoying. Some people love it. Just could not stand doing it. Obviously, I don't have any history of eating disorders or anything, but you just learn what your body needs over time, I think. But
yeah,
we said it before, just focus on the protein in each meal, and then the rest will just fall where it falls.
Yeah.
If your body's hungry, eat more food.
Done.
Yeah.
Woke up with the sunlight on my